questions.
It's right now.
It's right now.
Actually, this
Hello,
episode, this entire episode should be corporate bonding, and we do corporate karaoke.
I'm gonna start.
Really.
Yeah.
You say that like it isn't.
Everyone live, y'all missed a beautiful bunch of karaoke that was happening. So maybe we can get in character everybody to
Atticus
reenact. Yeah, get a Atticus concert. They may be a rocker boy by way of influencer, but we'll get them singing.
Yeah, they call them Attic concerts when Atticus is on the
Truly.
show. So they're delightful.
I love it.
Can I get a VIP ticket? Very important partner.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's how we do.
Thank you.
That
Okay,
joke wasn't
last
as
time.
funny. I'm just trying to reclaim my character after Kit just destroyed my.
I'm stealing it. So last time we met everybody. We met everybody in their day-to-day lives, what they had going on, which was all a little wacky. I'm gonna steal something from Connor because I thought that was so fun when I was watching Hyrule Historia the other day, and I forgot that he did that for Urban Shadows as well. It's the best. So I'm going to give 10 extra IP to anybody that contributes to telling us something that happened last week.
Do we have to say
this one would
it?
be very easy. You could do your own character.
Oh,
you know?
okay. I thought it was
Yeah. You could do whatever, really. We're just getting a little recap. Go first, Jamar. You got your hand up.
Are we each individually doing our own character, or are we doing like an overarching? Just so I know what I'm doing here.
You can, whatever stood out the most to you, you can say. We're just kind of recapping, so it can be about you, can be about each other, whatever. Just tell the
Last time
audience something.
on Dragon Ball Z, we catch our hero Atticus Shepard sitting in a bar looking for some drinks, trying to get away from the fans, for he is a rocker boy. He's not pleased about it. Suddenly a bunch of fans appear and he decides to make a hasty getaway, but not before giving the key to his luxurious home on the very top floor of this building. I forgot what it was called. Don't dock me for points on that one. He ducks into a back
It's in the
alleyway when
title.
he is confronted by a big buff Russian mommy named Revolver. And in order to get out, despite being a staunch, strong feminist, knows that the way to freedom when dealing with a big, strong rocker mommy is a bunch of sexist pigs, and therefore invokes the power of sexism to find his freedom and liberation, and then meets Misty, who J-Mark adores, and Atticus is confused by, and that is what happened to Atticus Shepard last. Yeah.
I'm going to give you 9 IP for not remembering the name Ascension.
That's where we were going.
It's on the t-shirt.
I thought you were kidding.
Ascension is the building.
Why is Ascension
We're
in
going to
paradise?
Ascension in paradise.
That's
Because
confusing.
it's the sister.
chain.
It's the sister building.
It's a chain. It's a chain.
It's like Wyndham somewhere else. You know, it's not the original. It's just one of them.
Yeah.
Damn it. That's fair.
All right. What did someone else do?
Hold on, let me consult all 7 pages of my notes.
Lord keeper.
Yeah, let's consult our reporter here.
Yeah. Okay. So at least, sorry, not
Oh.
used to this mic. For Corona, at the very least, they were present for a litany of juicy topics. They overheard that Noelle had a big blowout in the boardroom of her now ex-husband's place of employment and just shot off. The Corona took it upon themselves to shoot off a little gossip blind item there. Also heard about a murder that potentially happened, or heard about it, and also heard about this big fancy influencer in cowboy boots who's visiting Ascension. But all of that culminated in Corona being asked to come through to her friend I named this character Divine, their friend Divine, who offered them their spot at Paradise to get the juiciest scoop and potentially learn a little bit more about the whereabouts of the rival mafia gang that Corona ran away from. So And then Misty, of course, was great and has a flask on them at all times, apparently, which fucks. Also slaps and apparently chokes.
Yeah.
Thank you
I'm
for
being
that gift.
harassed.
We are all adding
right,
Kit
who's
right
next?
now.
I can't tell you guys anything.
Who's next? Who's next? Anyone got anything else? And you can also just not want to talk, and then I can just do a finish what's left recap. Blair.
I'll go. Yes, Noelle had a huge blow up in Barry's office in front of all of Barry's digital colleagues. And just because I like this little touch. How she found out was because she picked up a package that was supposed to be for Barry, and it was a nude painting of the mistress, who was the competition the competition company's second in command. So yeah. And then she had to have a
Spicy.
really embarrassing elevator ride / walk across the lobby and like give her key and everything. But then she found the Ascension in Paradise little booth and has no idea what the fuck she's doing. That's it.
I'll go.
What
I'll
about
go
Malone?
next. I'll go next. That's cool. Oh my gosh, I just spaced on my own character's name, whose name is Malone. Thank you. Hi, my character's name is Malone. You found Malone and hanging out in Biggie's backyard, a really cool spot in Ascension, talking to the brothers Mario. They got the tip on a good job to do, and Malone met up with Dell in the Paradise context. Sorry, Ripley. Ripley told Malone to go to Paradise and find a data chip with some unknown information on it. But that's Malone's job. That's the job. We are hired. And if we don't do it, we'll probably go broke as shit. But that's kind of all for Malone, I think.
Awesome. All righty. Kit, do you have anything to recap from Cascade's adventures?
Yeah, Cascade had a very normal day at work. It was totally fine and everything was normal. They got a promotion, which was super sick. And now they're gonna go work on Paradise because, you know, sometimes when you witness a casual potential murder by the largest biotechnic corp, you get vacation hours out of it. So that's where they're gonna be. And yeah, there's totally not any sort of, you know, weird conspiracy or underground dealings or secret murder happening. As far as I'm concerned, we do not see it. We are paid to not see it, which is new to me.
And that brought everybody together to a nice little kind of sad corporate mixer tropical themed event with some finger foods and shitty punch and a PowerPoint presentation
It was
and
a
some
timeshare
contracts to be
meeting.
signed. It was a timeshare meeting.
Brought in to
Fully
buy
was a
a
timeshare meeting.
Yeah.
Yep. You're not making it out as great as a timeshare, or maybe better, actually, because now you're going to make money. I don't know. I'll leave that up to y'all to decide on if getting recruited for a job or getting a timeshare is better. But you all left your separate ways. I think some corporate-owned coffin apartment or hotel housing was available for those that needed them, which I'm pretty sure Atticus and both Noelle had agreed to. Anyone else, you're more than welcome to say you had been there. But I am going to kind of open it up as you have kind of like an hour or so a morning. And if no one has anything, then that's fine. We'll just skip to meeting up with Misty. But is there anything anyone would have wanted to do? Anything they would have wanted to go see? Anyone they would have talked to before leaving the Ascension building? Yes, Atticus.
Atticus needs to check on my buddy, who I gave the key to my place, and make sure he knows I'm leaving.
Okay.
I meant to do that in my
Baba
normal
Jean.
voice, and it just slipped right into it.
It's all right. We're
It's
here already. I'm gonna be Baba Jean with you.
all right.
And we're here. Yeah.
All right,
So
we'll do this together.
we're just gonna do this together. Because you ruined me having any other accent except for this, because
Because I care.
that's where it's all gonna go. Yeah. But yeah, you go back up to your fancy apartment, which makes sense because y'all are, Misty did say to meet at the lobby of the upper floor. I mean, we are talking legit high rise of where you have to go up the normal elevators to the lobby of the upper floor and then get on different elevators to keep going up. She said to meet there, as who knows. But you make it there, go on up to your actual kind of penthouse floor or room, and open in. And yeah, oh, we said it on the fly, and I think I did a dumb and didn't write down what Bobby Jean's wife's name was.
Oh, Juniper Bug.
Junebug.
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 And then his daughter was something else I don't
Cheryl.
remember, but that's okay. She'll be gone.
It was
Cheryl? Was it Cheryl?
Junebug and Cheryl. Cheryl at one point wanted me to call her Rebel, and we don't know if she still wants that. But
That's right.
yeah, all my notes are just names of people because that's the hardest thing
Thank
for me to
you.
remember. So
That's what I always forget to write down, and I never remember them. So please do. If I make up a name on the spot, it never gets written down, and I'm so dumb for it. So yes.
Yeah, the revolver I have listed as Revolver, the Russian buff mama. Like that's how I just remember things.
Fully what?
Incorrect.
But yeah, you open up the door, and I mean, they're living the fucking life. I like to think that maybe there's a little patio that, big glassed windows and like a patio that kind of looks at probably has like a hot tub on it. You've got like a nice little swanky place. And I think you see them like fully lounged in the hot tub with like multiple bottles. Like, mind you, this is probably like 9-10 a.m. There's multiple bottles here that they've probably not fallen asleep yet, as they have just been drinking champagne and like sitting in this tub. Like there's probably a TV that, they can click through some things they want. So they have just been enjoying. They are going to be pruny. They say don't be in a hot tub more than 3 hours or something. They've worked their way past that. We'll see, whatever.
Oh yeah, no. Well, it's a good thing. Bobby doesn't want to have any more kids because that's not happening at this point.
It's not happening anymore. Yeah. But I think he just kind of sees you come in and just through the window just kind of does a little cheers. It is very clearly he thinks it before he can physically do it.
That's why I love these folks.
Yeah. This is probably the first time they've had champagne. Like they could have gotten it, but that's expensive.
Yeah, so I hit him with like one of these. I'm like, howdy. Y'all seem settled in real nice here.
Oh yeah, your place is real fucking nice. I don't know why you don't have more parties and such up here. That'd be real fun. But
I mean, same reason why I go for the Virgin Mudsliders. I'm not real into that.
That explains why he had so much champagne. They were getting dusty.
Yeah,
drunk.
That was a move-in gift. So luckily, this ain't like a hotel room, so I'm not getting charged for that. They just gave that to me, and I told them I didn't want it, and they're real perky around these parts, like you tell them no, and they seem nice, and they're smiling real big, and they seem energetic, but it still hurts your feelings somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that. There was definitely a lot of very nice attempts to turn us away before they figured out we had a key.
Yeah. But no, glad y'all are here. Got some important news to give y'all. Keep the key. As far as I know, I think I still keep this place because this is off of my income. So like,
okay.
Whenever y'all need a break, you can come here, do what you gotta do. Oh heck, hold on a second. And I walk over, like my apartment decor. It was very much like made move-in ready. There's not really anything here that is like Atticus.
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know. So I pull aside a giant motivational poster that says "You'll be here forever" with like a big grin. You know what I mean? Like it seems like it'll be like meaningful, but it's really fucked up. And I pull that aside, and then I clock in like a keypad code, open it up, and I don't know how much, like how bad in debt are they?
Oh, I mean, let's roll for it.
Yeah.
Let's roll. We'll roll a d6 and then add however many zeros feels right.
Sure.
Okay, that's a 4. That's a 4 in the middle. So we'll 40 grand worth
40
of eddies, probably. You know,
Yeah.
they're like getting, like they're holding on. They're not like they're in the hole, but like they're able to kind of keep enough
Yeah.
that no one's shutting them down. You know.
Yeah, so I take out like 40 grand worth of eddies because like people love my shit, and I close it, and I look at him and I go, "Hey, Bobby, you good to like?" Well, hold on, and I realize how far away I am from the bathtub. You're wearing swim trunks, right? Or you just living your best life right now?
Are you gonna be upset if that's
No,
the second one?
no, it's fine. I did
All
say
right, good.
I did say my casa, your casa, so I get it. I'll come to you. Look, this doesn't feel like money I earned, which is why I haven't spent it or used it for anything that I really ought to. So, use this so that y'all are kept, that y'all are out of the red. Y'all have a break even season, as to say. Don't worry about the taxes on this money. I'll cover any taxes, or maybe it's cash, so maybe you could figure out a way to allocate it or something legally so that you don't get taxed too heavy on it on these eddies.
Junebug just kind of grabs it. She's like, "I'm good at that." Just starts thumbing through and counting it. I appreciate you.
Junebug, June, sweetie.
Yeah, yeah.
You take this, you get y'all
Uh-huh.
out, you get yourselves out of the hole first, and then you can
Yeah.
get some spending money.
Oh, yeah. I just meant I'm good at it. Sliding in under the radar.
Okay. I just, don't overdo it. Like this is my gift to y'all, just like all the gratitude, and also I don't know what kind of heck those fans pulled when I left. So y'all take care of yourselves, okay? And I'll try to get back in touch if I make back when I make it back from where I'm heading. So
There's like confusion for a second, but then they're too drunk to hold on to it, and they're like, "Oh, well, you have a good trip, all right."
yeah, thank you. Thank you. Real appreciate it. Oh, one last thing.
Yeah.
If a really attractive, like step on me type woman comes through here,
Yeah.
her name is Revolver. Don't know if that's her Christian name, but that's what she told me. If Revolver shows up, I need you to tell her I'm getting her the money, and just to hang tight until the money gets to her, okay?
Okay.
Are you sure? You've had a lot.
I'm
Bobby,
gonna write
you've
down.
had a lot.
You
know what?
Like, types in the air, but is clearly doing it through like an internal agent.
Okay, is Cheryl here?
Okay.
She's got a good head.
Oh no,
She
she's at some new girlfriend's place or something.
heck. All right, I'll shoot her a message. Tell her to tell y'all, and and I need y'all to sober up. Drink some water, not the hot tub water. Don't be doing that.
You know me. I was thinking. I looked down and I thought about it.
Sometimes you ain't got the sense God gave a goose. I get that, but you need to shape up. All right. So,
all right. You know what? I gotta get to work.
all right.
Oh shit! In like 2 hours anyway.
Okay, yeah, y'all sober up. You treat yourselves good.
When the sun come back?
Oh God. Okay. I'm gonna lock up the alcohol. All right. Just
That's probably a good idea.
I'm gonna lock it up, and yeah, I go and do that because whew, I gotta say, there's a situation right now, and I am very concerned. about their well-being.
They've had a day. They've had a day. All righty. Anything else anyone would have liked to wrap up before leaving? Blair.
So before Misty walks away, as soon as she says like, "Oh, we're meeting at the lobby that's like up in the middle," I think Noelle would have kind of like grabbed her once like everybody else was out of earshot. It's just like, uh, is- where did you say we needed to meet tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. So if you just go right over there, there's some elevators, okay?
Mm.
And then make sure you're on the left one, not the right one. That'll take
Mhm.
you all the way up. And so that'll go up to the lobby, up on the top floors. And then from there, I'll meet you, grab you up, and we're going to take a different elevator down to the sub-docking station. That's the only elevator that leads there.
This is the lobby that I was just in, right? Okay, just checking.
Yep.
Is there a way that I can happen to meet you all at the docking station? Um,
Well, I don't know if they would let you because I'm the only one that has access to badge into the elevator that gets down to the docking station. So I think you would have to be with me.
could you take me to the docking station first?
I guess so.
Thanks.
You just excited.
Very. Yes. Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have a certain time that you're thinking? I was thinking everyone was going to meet around noon. So
I'll meet you here at 11. I don't mind waiting there.
Okay. Well, then that sounds fine.
Great. Then she'll just kind of like walk directly to where this little coffin hotel is, and just remain there. Probably, sadly, maybe not even eat dinner. I feel like she's scared to get out and go find food. This may this may be this may be relatable as Blair in a foreign country not knowing the language being like, it's fine, I can eat chips. So so I feel this hardcore. But yeah, she'll probably just like stay there and then yeah. But good. Got that settled. I was nervous.
Need to protect this woman at all costs. That's how I feel right
Yes.
now.
She's a little sad. She's a little sad. It's okay.
Just a little sad.
It's okay.
Okay. Anything else anyone wanted to wrap up before we get going?
For sure. Just
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go for it. No.
Doesn't work with the delay.
Rock, paper, scissors, do it now.
Truly. Okay, fine. So she said that we would have to turn in our agents, correct?
Yes.
I'm not going to have an agent when I come in, so I need to take care of that tonight.
Okay.
So Cascade makes one final call on this agent before literally crushing it, and busting the sim and like putting it in a cup of peroxide or something, like just like get rid of it. And so they call an old contact of their parents.
Ooh, okay.
And I don't think they know this man's real name. They just know him as Mixolydian. It's just some contact of their parents who keeps reaching out to make sure they're okay, even after they have no longer been responding. And basically just like, I am going away. I will not be able to contact you. I am not dead. Like, but do not try calling me. It will not work. Do not freak out. Do not send people. Like, it's fine. Whatever like weird shit you hear coming out of the wall, it's not me. I'm not here. It's fine. I will call you when I am back. Do not call me.
Nice.
And then we'll straight up destroy their agent. And basically, you know, any tech that might get found out that isn't their like cyberneck, basically. Any like little like things around the apartment. Leave no trace, besties. Especially when Biotechnica may or may not be after you. It's fine. But that's it. It's just one brief little phone call.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you give the just kind of warning. I feel like there's probably a lot of not explaining, but constant like, I promise I'm fine, as they are fully convinced that
Yeah.
this is like you trying to just say you're fine, but really you're being held captive by
Yeah.
someone, you know?
No, it's
like,
like
are you sure?
there's like a secret passphrase that like between like those edge runners, for lack of a better word,
Yeah.
that like no like seriously like golden goose, like I'm fine, like it just like
Yeah,
random
they're like,
like little word, like I'm
okay.
okay, it's okay, but do not call me, you will not get a response, and that does not mean I'm dead. I will call you when I can, it will not be for a while. But
Awesome.
also like
Cool. Yeah, you're able to do that. Scrub your apartment, hit the hay and get ready. What is Malone doing?
Malone also gonna take care of business real quick. Gonna head up to Biggie's backyard, see Fabian, the owner of Malone's, over of Biggie's, and just tell him to wrap up any business, forward my calls to any other fixers. If
Okay.
there any jobs that come in from Malone, you know, subcontract it out, collect the 10% finder's fee, and just that kind of it. Just kind of wrapping up business, making sure that, you know, money's still coming in, but Malone's presence is not totally absent.
Yeah. And I feel like, you know, this is probably something that they're probably pretty open to doing, being friends with you and like you having your business run out here, but they're probably kind of at this point low end fixer too, so they can kind of like, you know, not rise to your level, but can try and like fill the shoes the best they can until Malone gets back. So yeah, easy done. They're kind of ready. Is there anything Corona would want to do before heading out?
I mean, they have no ties other than Divine in here in Ascension. And since Divine, you know, essentially set them up with this job, I mean, they know that they're probably going to like say goodbye to Divine one last time, make sure like the apartment is like clear of any particular, you know, bugs or anything that might be listening in. But other than that, they're out.
Cool.
They're here for a good time, not a long time.
Awesome. Easy peasy. So then we will jump to the next morning. For ease sake, I will kind of narrate it all as one scene, but very clearly, like Misty will show up and take Noelle and kind of like walk her down first. But for probably only a couple of you and maybe only Cascade, this would be the first time seeing this upper floor lobby, which could be quite a shock as you take it up and it dings open, and it's kind of just a basic kind of business office entrance area. Like it's just this kind of middle space where there's still some general business happening, but it is where you kind of go up. But it is opulent in the way of, you know, the white floor, like marble, synth or not, who knows, floor to ceiling walls, very, very bright, very, very gilded, very, very clean and sleek and modern. And it is a quick way to be like, oh, very different above my head than below my feet currently. This is a clear sign that the money is there. But you see that Misty is standing kind of at the reception desk and just smiles and sees you all, does quick little hellos, good morning, how you doing? So they're kind of just there. Whoa.
No?
Jazz, just
Freud
I
is
don't know.
calling.
Who? But you see
Misty.
that, I know, Misty, oh my gosh, she's had a morning. Look, she's on the sea a lot.
Jizz tea. Sorry, listen.
But you see that there is like a kind of a round where these elevators are that you come up a hallway that she kind of walks you down. And again, it's those floor to ceiling walls, just like fully the sun, shining in. You are kind of, high enough that you're above some of the clouds from kind of the fog that has kind of started to burn off from the bay so far. But you see Night City just spread out and bustling, just the different AVs flying around, all the different people and the lights and the advertisements, and just this crazy hustle and bustle that is Night City. But that all kind of closes behind y'all as you get on these elevators and go down and down and down and down. A lot longer on the elevator than when you just came from kind of the ground floor up or whatever level you would have come from previously. Where then you see that, or actually, before we even say, I think Misty would just kind of give you the rundown of everything that's going on, as it is a long elevator ride, and it would be awkward to just sit there and be like. And Misty, you learn very quickly, is probably the type of person that doesn't like silence. Like, she feels like she has to fill the silence. So she just is kind of babbling on about different things, like, oh my god, haven't been back in Ascension in forever, all these things going on. And she's like, okay, anyway, that's enough about me. Let me give you just a little rundown on the process so that nothing is super shocking or anything while we're getting in there. Okay,
Hold on,
so
I'm sorry. Did you casually
yeah.
say during that monologue that you killed someone, or was I mishearing you?
Oh, well, I didn't actually kill them. I killed them with kindness.
But then you followed up with something about a hospital. Okay, fine. Go on. Tell us. I'm not even gonna bother with it.
It's probably best you don't. Anyway, so we're going down to the Ascension docks, okay? And so what we're going to do is we are going to board. Oh my gosh. I don't even think I told y'all this because I like waiting till the day of because it's such a fun, exciting surprise. A private submarine.
Oh.
Right. A sub. Ah, how fun. Anyway, so kind of what we do. So we're going to get on the submarine. You'll have a little second to kind of get your sea legs as we get going. But we'll have doctors on board to kind of do a routine physical and all of those things to make sure that whatever cybernetics we put in aren't going to mess with anything. And of course, I mean, everyone, I have your list of cybernetics that you have requested, which we'll figure out at some point in time between now and next episode in real world. But we'll make sure to get those on, obviously within reason. If not, the doctor will have a little bit of a chat with you. But we're going to make sure you're in tip-top shape. And then this is the really cool thing. So it is a very long way because, hey, oceans are so big, right? So we're actually going to do the surgery on the submarine. So by the time we land, y'all will be ready to go. Super cool, right? But don't worry, it's not you're just gonna be under and you're not gonna have anything to do. We have some of the best techs and programmers that you could absolutely imagine. So while you're having surgery, you're gonna be knocked out, you're not gonna feel anything, don't worry about it, top of the line. But you're gonna be in this brain dance of sorts, where you're going to get to hang out, kind of get to know each other. I'm going to get to know you. Plus, we're going to do a little bit of training for the job. So that way, when we land, you're going to have a day to kind of get your sea legs. I use the joke twice. Anyway, you're going to have a little day to kind of get the hang of everything. But that way, once you land, you're all ready to go. And we don't have to worry about wasting any time. And y'all can just jump right into all the fun. Oh my God. So cool, right?
What if we didn't opt to get surgery? I mean, just in case we've already had so much what else is there to get done?
Oh, yeah, no, that is totally fine. So all we actually require is going to be a neural implant and cyber eyes. If you already have those things, that's totally fine. That helps. There are going to be some just little additions and things we're going to have to do because Obviously, before we get back, we'll make sure that everything is back to normal. If it is your own cybernetics, oh my God, if you get cybernetics, you're going to get to keep them. We're not going to take them away. That would be super gross. But, when we get back, kind of scrub some things, because really, like, the security and the privacy of a lot of our guests is very, very, very important. So if you do have some things, we're just going to have to make sure that you're not bringing in, like internal agents. We're going to key to like our agents that will give you if there's any sort of like recording devices and those sort of things. If there's anything on chips currently that you want to keep, make sure you download those to your agents. So because we will just kind of like wipe those. Again, it's all for privacy, but we'll make sure everything is restored when we get back. So you'll basically, if you don't have to have surgery, you're just going to be in the brain dance hanging out with everybody.
Okay, well that's fine. Actually, is there like a check I can do to see if like the brain dance is sus? Like if it's like Corona, like doing what they do, has like a healthy amount of skepticism.
Yeah. I could say, so I don't know, unless you're like a tech and actually there and looking at knowing the logistics and that sort of stuff would be something different. But if you want to just maybe think back on like other programs or things you've heard similar of this, or kind of try and get a vibe of like, you can get a vibe from Misty with the human perception, but then you could get a vibe on the actual thing if you wanted to do like a streetwise or something to try and an education to try and like recall other things you've heard.
I guess she's just trying to see. They're just trying to see if there's like any like weird. Why can't I think of the word right now? Y'all help me. Hypnotism or
like weird brainwashy things.
Yeah, brainwashing. Yes, that's the word.
Yeah. Go ahead. So I would say if you wanted to do maybe, either I would allow for, especially media, I would allow kind of like a streetwise of just hearing things, or if education is better, you could totally do that one as well. As like a recall of info.
My streetwise. Actually, my education is
probably
better.
Open up Roll20, huh?
Yeah. That's a 21 plus 2.
Nice.
Yeah. On that education roll.
Nice. So you are just kind of thinking back, and brain dances typically are going to be very like surface level. It is just like surface level to a point. Like it is like you're watching a movie, but you're acting the part is kind of what a brain dance is like you are in it. So the fact that they're able to kind of put in these different scenarios and link y'all all together and everything is very cool. It's very different. It's definitely like kind of top of the line based on just a normal brain dance you could go to the corner store and buy and watch, and plug in yourself. Unless there is like
Total Recall. Like where your brain just gets kind of, or like the Matrix training sequences.
Kind of, yeah. I was trying to think. I was like, I don't know if I've seen Total Recall.
Total Recall.
Matrix, we're playing them. So
I haven't seen Total Recall, so I appreciate the clarification.
Yeah. So it is pretty much you are living whatever scenario movie thing you are in. And as a media, you would fully know all about that, as there are a lot of medias that are editors or filmers. Like it is a whole entertainment industry at this point.
Yeah.
And along with that, if people are susceptible to brainwashy culty things, sure, that message could be said via brain dances and people pick it up, but it's not like they're just going to like shock info into your brain,
Okay, yeah, just because of the way Misty is acting. Yeah, and the like weird little hints Misty's dropped along the way of potentially hostage situation.
And she's killed someone.
She's potentially killed someone. There could be a story here about
conjecture.
Yeah, there could be a story here, and Corona wants to get to it. So
yeah. Hey, you could see something wild, and the fact that it's while you're doing surgery, that's cool too. But you know, that is not a common thing unless someone is just willing to follow
Okay.
brainwashing culty speak, that it's just going to automatically kind of happen. I would
Okay.
say, if that gives some peace of mind, though it is definitely very cool and very interesting that all y'all are going to get to interact with each other in a scenario together.
Perfect. Thank you for answering my questions and entertaining that role.
Yes, of course. Okay. But yeah, after all of that, and she kind of like talks through everything, the door finally opens and you walk out to what kind of looks almost like just like an airport terminal, where it's kind of a hallway, billboards kind of all up and down, very similar, just kind of rotating different like beachy sunset pictures of the actual Paradise Raft. You're starting to see now some like images of little like bungalows with these like larger kind of almost skyscraper condominiums and stuff all on this kind of raft itself. The pool sides, the bars, you see there's some shots of, you know, like little fake, because it looks almost like the whole place is kind of surrounded with little fake beaches and faux beaches where the ocean still laps up onto it, but it's got kind of the faux sand. You know, all sorts of crazy plants and things. I think that's something, Cascade, you would notice very quickly, is all these different like hydroponic, clearly gardens and things that are making legit food, not even just tropical plants. You know, there's actual they got to survive out there things here. But Misty kind of walks down, just like bouncing, very much like her little like bright white kids just squeaking down this hallway in front of y'all. She's just like super excited going down. And you see at the end of the hall, there's a doorway that opens up into a much darker room. And as y'all step in, you are up on this platform kind of above a area where you see there are different lockers and things on one side where probably your agents or things you're leaving behind can be locked up if you didn't leave them in your apartments. In the center of the room, there's kind of a pool of water with the submarine that has, you know, come out of the water, but it seems that's where it raises and lowers. That's how grammar works. But the whole wall in front of you is probably a good 3, 4, 5 stories worth of solid glass, and it is water on the other side. You have gone down low enough that you are now down below the bay, and there's very murky water. I mean, like, look, we're in a post-apocalyptic world. The water's not great, and you are in the bay. Like, but you know, you can see some little animals, you know, swimming around a bit there. But Missy just stands there. She's like, and I don't know submarine terminology or like how to explain how a submarine looks, but y'all know how a sub looks. Like, this looks like a high-tech, really cool, fancy ass submarine, you know? And so she just kind of looks
Unacceptable.
at
I
her.
want all the terms.
I know, I should have done my research. How dare
God,
I?
Taylor, Jesus.
I need to know everything.
Entire
always
game
role
is
play
ruined
Same
with
as
that
like a
group.
ship,
Yeah.
like
I
a
protested
bow.
moving forward.
Starboard.
Look,
Starboard.
this is gonna happen a
Yeah.
lot. I'm gonna, you know, the tech thing. You do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll make it. We'll make it work.
Hashtag cancel the potato. That trending audience. Hashtag cancel the potato.
Let's
Get
get
in the
trending on Twitter,
comments.
y'all. Let's go.
That shit trending right now. She doesn't know what the fuck a boat is.
I know what a boat is. I don't know what a submarine is.
So that's true.
She doesn't know what the fuck a boat is.
But Missy's like, okay, are y'all ready to head to paradise in style? Y'all would now walk out and see that Noelle is probably just for the last like hour just been kind of sitting on like a bench kind of near the lockers and such there. Okay. So anything that y'all have on you that you need to leave, that would be really just kind of your agents. You can leave in the locker if you didn't already leave them wherever home is for y'all. I can give you access to that. You will have the only key card. We will not be able to access it. So whoever needs to leave things and lockers will get stuff for their agents and such. Let me know if anyone is trying to be sneaky about bringing anything, as they do have, ways to stop that. So we'll have to like do some rolls to see if you're like bringing in contraband essentially, but you're allowed a bag with, some of your clothes, your things, keepsakes, and that sorts. Yes, ma'am.
What would be
I thought-
considered contraband?
Really just any sort of communication device at this point, because they just aren't allowing any communication on and off. Like you can bring in weapons and stuff. They're going to give you things. Drugs are totally fine. Like, look, all that shit's fine. They just don't want you talking to people off of the ship and vice versa.
This is a cult ship. This is what's happening right now.
Look, you're going to serve the most exclusive politicians, executives, rocker boys in the world. They don't want you being able to be like and telling people where they are at that exact moment.
Okay, so I have because I'm this is J-Mark unfamiliar with the game. I have my scrambler, descrambler, my bug detector, and my radio scanner. Is any of that? Oh, and a video camera. Is any of that like not okay?
I feel like they will probably I'm trying to think like how particular they would be with it. I think the video camera may give the most pause. I think with like any other little electronics, they're not really too concerned about. It's kind of like, sure, if you want to like scramble, like, it's not they don't see it immediately as a red flag. How you choose to use it could make them wish they had been a little more thorough. But I think video cameras and such, they would attempt to stop.
Okay, so that's my me time when I work with my camera. We said video camera because that's the only thing listed, but it's actually like
with like photography.
Yeah, it's a photography camera. So that's my me time. That's my thing. I want to take my camera with me on. So I don't know how you want to play that out. But
yeah. I think probably, just kind of going through everyone's bags. You do see that there are some other employees here with the Ascension Paradise logo on that look a little more just like security guards or techs running the submarine, like that just kind of here to help load and offload some stuff and just be around. And they're probably doing the little bit of a bag check, and one pulls out the camera. Misty's like, oh, so we don't really allow a lot of the sort of electronics on. I will say that if you do wish to take it, because I don't want to like stop anyone from having their hobbies or anything, we will have to look through its database before you leave and make sure that any sort of incriminating evidence or any images of any of our clients are on it are deleted. Is that something you're gonna consent to take this?
Oh, I'm gonna be honest, I mainly use this for Baltimore self-portraits, so I don't know if
that's wonderful.
I don't know if I want y'all looking.
I turned Southern. Fuck, you do it to me. That's wonderful. Oh my
goodness.
What
they say,
okay.
Once you go Atticus. Okay. Anyway.
Well, if you are okay with us going through and just making sure that nothing that is like specific to the company or to our clients is on before you head home, then you are more than welcome to have it. If that is going to be an issue, we will have to leave it here.
Yeah, no, that'll be fine as long as y'all are okay with seeing a mighty fine piece of me. Yeah, I ain't got no problem. I got no qualms with that, So
that's gonna be the problem for the security team. That's why they took the job, I guess.
Oh, so you're not the one looking at? Oh, yeah, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, that's cool. Sorry, that got weird. I got weird, didn't I?
Yeah,
it went a weird. It went a little weird direction. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and have a come to Jesus meeting by myself over here. Y'all do what you gotta do. And Atticus goes to the corner and starts praying.
Blair, did you have a question?
I was just gonna say, I
or a
thought
thing?
whenever you were saying that if there's anything sneaky we're doing, I thought you were still saying that as Misty, and I was like, is she trying to be like the cool mom right now and like let us just like anyway.
Just
Um
sneak it on.
she's like, if you want to sneak some stuff on, I got you. Um I think did she say that we could lock our agent in one of the lockers, like not give it to them?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
any personal belongings that you don't want to take with you, you can lock in lockers, essentially.
Okay. I think she's going to do that. But I don't think she really has anything else. Well, except for her bag, but like yeah,
Yep.
every other worldly possession she owns, you know. Um but yeah, that's it.
As y'all are kind of, getting your stuff checked and those sort of things, it's one of those that it has a little bit of a hatch on the side. You don't have to like climb down in the top where we're high tech here. And the door will open. And you see stepping out is a man about average in stature, but like really clearly like toned, linked, has this like high stacked blue hair that is like the exact color as like the shirt he's wearing, the dress Misty is wearing, like very clearly like Ascension in Paradise, like tealish colors.
Oh no.
You see that he's got on just kind of like casual clothes, but it looks thick. It looks like it's armored in some sort. Has a little bit of a holster with a couple of pistols on it, like very mummy style, like under the arm shoulder pistols. And he kind of looks over at each of y'all and he's like, "Well, welcome, recruits. Hi, sorry, I'm not gonna be able to do. Can't do any other accent than fucking Southern. Hold on.
I believe in you.
Say goodbye to the
Head
cowboy.
of
You can do it.
security.
New York.
Paradise. I can't do it. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. I can't do it. So it's
Look,
fine.
What
Oh,
accent
Just
are you
God.
trying
imagine
to do?
Australian accent because I can't. I keep going
All right.
Southern on all the vowels and it's ruining it.
Not crikey, it's all right.
Southern
You
Australia.
can you can eat.
Just
you can
get a
easily
couple of
do-
hors d'oeuvres out and you'll be fine.
You
Ours.
can eat. Yeah, just
Or
say
no,
nor-
Cleo.
Paradise.
Nor-
Paradise.
Leah.
Condensation.
Hey,
Yes.
Scepter.
All you translate it in your head to that accent because I keep messing up the
Boy,
vowels because I'm
Hey,
stuck
mate.
on Southern.
hey, mate, welcome to paradise.
It's killing me. Yeah. Anyway, head of security over in Paradise had a little birdie tell me some of you are my new employees. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like a lot of just that, like, this whole place is giving a lot of, I just signed up for timeshare, but also, am I joining a sorority fraternity vibe as they're like really trying to like pull the excitement out of you? And you're just like, I just signed up to come to a meeting so I didn't have to hang out with my mom at orientation anymore. Like it's a very
That's the
weird
vibe
vibes.
of mandatory company retreat, and I hate it.
100%.
That's what I'm
100%.
going for. So just keep that in your mind on everything, but just mandatory company retreat feel on a lot of it. But he's like, all right, come on. Step forward. So I think some of you will, depending on how it all works out, it's gonna help me keep Paradise safe, which will be exciting. And you kind of follow him into a very small, kind of cramped entry area here where there's just kind of a doorway that goes either way. This very much seems to just be this entrance. And you kind of smush all in together a little bit as one of the workers kind of shuts the door behind y'all as y'all are now on this submarine. And Jonah just kind of smiles, and Misty's there now, and they're kind of standing side by side, which is very much that same just like smiley, we're running a corporate retreat energy. And Misty will kind of perk up. She's like, okay, so everyone, we're going to take you each to your own personal little medical suite. You're going to get to meet with our head medical advisor here, who's going to go over all your stuff, get you going, and then we'll get you into the brain dance so you can really enjoy a little taste of paradise before we get there. It's not quite as good as the real thing, but it's as close as we could probably get it with code. I don't know. It's not my thing. But If y'all follow me, and she kind of opens the door, and you'll see that on the left door that kind of goes towards the nose of the submarine, there are, I will say, like 8 small rooms, and she'll just kind of like lead you down, and you see that your names are on each one, and just kind of a LED readout. It very much feels like a hospital hallway. It's like, here's the quick patient chart, so people know, because it would not be fun if these doctors came in and gave you the wrong cybernetics or whatever. But yeah, you are each kind of like let in to the small room that's just big enough for kind of like the surgical bed that's in the center of the room. There's a closet kind of recessed into the wall that when she drops each of you off will show that that's where you can kind of put your stuff. There's also, you can see like a gown there. And there's a bench, a kind of cushioned bench along the side that you're able to kind of sit yourself down and wait for just a bit. And after just a few seconds, you've got some music going. You do hear and kind of feel the engines kick on as there's just a little bit of a hum, and you can like slight sinking feeling. Like it's very weird, probably feeling for anyone who's never been on a boat or a sub or anything like that. But it's also just, it's very, very slight. However, they've got this engineered, it is very comfortable, as you can just kind of feel, just because your ears kind of do that pressure, that you're getting a little lower as it is apparently leaving this room. And not long after that, a metal panel in the wall kind of slides open, where you see a screen, and on the screen is a individual that here, let me read, because I want to make sure I describe all of their uniqueness here. You see that they are like fully plasti skinned. So those not in the cyberpunk world is basically you get a skin covering that is just shiny. It can be any wild color, it can be anything you want, but it is a coating to cover any cybernetics that very clearly is kind of plastic. It has that shine to it, and it's just like kind of a style that people go to, and this is very clearly that. But it's very interesting, as it's very, very pale but almost pearlescent. So it's kind of like as they move, you can see little bits of kind of blues and purples and pinks kind of go in different ways. It's very ethereal, very alien like in this, just like shine, no shadows, because it's reflecting light constantly. And they have this very, very long hair that is kind of that same silvery white with like the little bit of pearlescence vibes kind of going through it. You can see some lines and stuff still that are from different cybernetics. And they have on a very, like, think anyone that's played like Mass Effect, like Dr. Chakwa's jumpsuit, like very important person jumpsuit, but it is in that same like bright teal color that all the Ascension things are. And they speak with like a very quiet, low voice. I'm not going to be quite as quiet or quite as low, because I don't know if my mic will pick it up, because it's like, just imagine just that very comforting. As they're just like, hello, I'm Yin, the lead medical technician for Ascension and Paradise branch. Welcome. Wonderful to meet all of you. I will come in and meet you individually as well, but I have received a list of the cybernetics that we will be, that are requested and part of your employment package, and she'll kind of pop them up. So for everything that we'll decide on, it's kind of there. Everything, dots the I's, crosses the T's. And she'll kind of show up just some of the little bit of the rundown, and it all looks above board for, I guess Cascade would probably be the only one that would really understand the jargon of when they kind of show like, this is the neural implant you'll be getting, these are the eyes. They're all very basic, very clear cut things. You do see that the eye, with the neural implant and kind of the chip and everything, there is going to be a kind of a memory chip there, which is very kind of standard when you get these eyes, but there's cameras in the eyes. So now you're kind of getting this, like, if need be, what you're seeing is being recorded.
And potentially sent somewhere.
So
Other-
They'd have to plug into you, probably, but that's something that I think immediately, without any role, you'd be like, they're giving us eyes with cameras in them and neural plants with memory sockets and chips. Why is that a thing?
Right.
she gives this whole presentation in that quiet voice, and Atticus just goes, "What'd you say?" I'm sorry. I've been.
Well,
Could you say all that again, but in like a higher octave, possibly? That was. I missed all of that.
you all hear, oh, yes, Atticus, I'll re-explain when I get to your room. As you're all like, what? Because you could not hear Atticus's end of this at all.
So, Corona's just like really perturbed because, of course, they already have their own memory chips, their own like recording eye, recording ear, all of this. Does this mean that everything that they already have recording and going is going to be belonging to Paradise?
So I think that either probably Yensta would then, once actually like getting to talk to you, they would kind of explain that, oh, you already have a comparable model. If it was anything lesser than what we were offering, we would have given you a upgrade. Since you do have that memory chip, I hope you did back everything up. We are going to have to clear anything stored on it currently, which we can say you did since Misty had kind of gave that warning.
Yeah.
Just know that this is only, it is required of all employees. I have the same thing, as she kind of shows her chip socket. But it is just a security measure because we want to make sure that if anything is being recorded that we're able to, or that you have seen and may have possibly recorded, we can delete that before you leave if it is against our clients or company policies. But the rest is just for security and really honestly for ease if there's anything that you need to show our security team. But no, it will not be owned by Ascension. We'll just have to clear it before you leave and delete any sensitive material.
So, are you wiping our existing memories and things we've already seen and stored on our, if we have a chip already?
Yes. Misty should have given the update to just back that up. We don't want to take it from you. We just want to make sure that there's not going to be anything that is, again, against different policies for a company or for clients, any information you may have already stored for different things.
Kill Bill sirens are going off in Corona's head. Absolutely. Like, oh, they're already like, what the fuck did I get myself into?
Welcome to Paradise.
Welcome to Paradise.
Ooh. Oh,
that was hey, clip that. That was good.
Ooh. Oh, that was so good.
Spooky.
So deeply uncomfortable.
That was great.
Now, if all of you will please put on your gowns here and take a seat here on the table and get yourself comfortable. Our team will come in and we can do all of our physicals and testing and everything, thankfully through different biomonitors and the such. So just sit back, relax, and in just a few short moments, you'll be waking up in Paradise virtually, but then literally as well. Yes.
Man, before we begin, could I get schematics of everything that we're putting, just for my own edification? Is that an issue? Is that proprietary or?
No, I can hand over the would you rather me just go ahead and upload that onto the chip that we'll install?
Oh, if you would, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, I can definitely do that.
Excellent.
Are y'all gonna watch me
doll.
pay? I'm just, it's a camera eye. When I do my business, are y'all gonna see that?
No, we're not going to watch anything that you do.
Then why the camera eye? Like, are y'all trying to make a pornography with us? I just need to know. It's fine if you are, but like I like informed consent, you know. So if that's a thing, I have to let any.
No, I can promise anything that you do that could be construed as that is not our priority. It's all just
Right,
for
but like
security.
if
So
I
we want
His
to
if
make
I
sure
visage
get
is
you and our
already under
clients are
copyright.
safe.
It's
if I get
Yeah.
if I if I have a hootenanny with a friend on this cruise ship, like a celebrity friend, and they are informed that I have camera eyes, could I then get the footage afterwards, just as like an at-home thing?
That's not in my wheelhouse to really answer for you. Usually that is not any of our concern. So if it is a consenting relationship, I'm sure whatever needs to be done can be done.
All right, great. So just to put it all on the table, you won't watch me pee, and if I as the cool kids
No.
say, get jiggy with it with one
We
of
are
them,
going to give you a
they're
catheter though, so
celebrities.
during the surgery.
Oh, what? But oh, okay.
Goodbye.
we're all hearing half of this conversation.
Yeah. You've just heard something about a consenting relationship and now a catheter. It's real
Sorry,
weird
not to break
on
the
your
fourth wall and
side.
address the chat, but someone just said Atticus is trying to be the next Ray J, and I am done.
Do I want to know?
Oh man. So with that, you all kind of put your gowns on, you kind of lay back. You look up at the sky or the ceiling here and just kind of laid. It's it's got a little cushion to it, but it is just kind of like a hospital table of sorts at this point. So but after a bit you see that another panel kind of scoots away from the side and you can see water. It looks like there's a glass top over y'all's rooms here. And you're able to see just like a few different fish and such swim by. Not as many as you probably would expect, but hey, again, post-apocalyptic kind of world, global warming. But you can see the sun rays kind of coming through, getting darker and darker as y'all are still kind of getting a little deeper above you, and this music keeps going, and after a bit you all kind of start to drift off to sleep. And then let's see, how long have you been going? Actually, that's perfect timing. I think as you all kind of start to drift off and your eyes open and they kind of flutter and it's very bright and you have to kind of squint before after a bit you see like the sun rays off of water, kind of that reflecting. You can see that in front of you there seems to be a pool, but then farther you can see what looks to be kind of an expanse of ocean that very clearly ends abruptly, as this is just a man-made view here. And your eyes start to adjust a little more and you look and you see each other as y'all are all sat around this pool in lawn chair or like lounging chairs. You have next to you a little table that has a drink, whatever would kind of be your drink of choice that if you did not specifically say, I feel like maybe at some point in conversation Misty probably would have asked, but if not, probably just like a hurricane with a little fancy umbrella, some fruits and such sitting at each of your tables as you're in some computer created version of paradise. And that is where we'll take a quick 10-minute break. You can all stretch your legs, hydrate, and we'll come back with kind of paradise. Be back, y'all.
run, run, run. Run, run, run. You better run like you never been there. You better run, run, run. You better run, dun, 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 dun. Run, run, run. You better run like you never been there. You better run, run, run. You better run, dun, 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 dun. Run, run, run. You better run like you never been there. You better run, run, run. You better run, dun, 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 dun. Run, run, run. You gotta run like you never been there. You gotta run, run, run. You gotta run, dun, 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 dun. Run, run, run. You gotta run like you never been there. You gotta run, run, run. You gotta run, dun, 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 dun. Run, run, run. You gotta run like you never been there. You gotta run, run, run. You gotta run, dun, 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 dun. Run, run, run. You gotta run like you never been there. You gotta run, run, run. You gotta run, dun, 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 dun. Run, run, run. You gotta run like you never been there. You gotta run, run, run. You gotta run, dun, dun, run, run, run. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. You gotta run like you never been there. You gotta run, run, run. You gotta run, dun, 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 dun. Run, run, run. You gotta run like you never been there. You gotta run, run, run. You gotta run, dun, 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 dun. Run, run, run. You gotta run like you never been there. You gotta run, run, run. You gotta run, dun, 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 dun. Run, run, run. You gotta run like you never been there. You gotta run, run, run. You gotta run, dun, 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 dun. Run, run, run. You gotta run like you never been there. You gotta run, run, run. You gotta run, dun, 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 dun. Run, run, run. You gotta run like you never been there. You gotta run, run, run. You gotta run, dun, 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 dun. Run, run, run. You gotta run like you never been there. You gotta run, run, run. You gotta run, dun, 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 dun. Run, run, run. You gotta run like you never been there. You gotta run, run, run. You gotta run, dun, 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 dun. Run, run, run. You gotta run like you never been there. You gotta run, run, run. You gotta run.
Always singing just before. Just before. Dang. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Real quick, I wanted to I look over at the chat and hello, Giagos, but also 33 month sub, baby, you the best.
Whoa.
Appreciate
You know what
you.
happens when you're a sub for 33 months? Mommy gives you a treat. Sorry, that was.
I keep losing internet, and that was I know what was said, but it's like my internet censored it for me.
Sorry, my mom says I gotta go right now immediately.
Jamark, I'm obsessed with you. I'm obsessed with you.
I'm not sure if I'm obsessed or upset, but I think it's both.
I had to take my headphones off because I broke myself. What did I miss?
Consequences of your actions.
We love you.
This is what y'all
Okay.
get. Meeting me. This is the curse you all must bear now.
Well, let's see how that curse manifests into Atticus meeting everybody here. As you know, y'all have had just very side conversations and such, but you have all opened your eyes as you, like I said, see kind of this pool in front of you. You're all in chairs. Above you, a bright blue open sky. Beyond the pool and this deck, you see kind of extend towards this faux beach that leads into the ocean. On the other sides of you, there's these tall buildings lined with balconies, dripping with all sorts of plant life, kind of, and it all just juts up from the surface of this raft that feels very stable. Could be programming, could be that it's so freaking huge on ocean. And there's these kind of manicure paths that are lined with bubbling fountains and flowers. But again, they all kind of abruptly end just at like eyesight, as very clearly only this one little section has kind of been populated as part of this brain dance. You've got these large obnoxious drinks next to you, each of you. With the different, umbrellas, different colorful syrups and fruits and things to make it all brightly colored. You also see next to these drinks here, kind of just whatever would be each of y'all's kind of original weapon, or whatever you maybe had said you were most comfortable with is there. May that be a pistol, a shotgun, assault rifle, whatever cyberpunk red thing you had kind of chosen is there as well. But currently you just hear the sound of the waves and the wind kind of going through the palm trees as you're all just looking at each other. And I'm gonna shut up. What do y'all do?
Can we get up? If we try to like stand up, does that work? Or are we sort of just stationary minds?
Yeah. No. You kind of, start to move your arms a little bit, move your legs. You're able to stand up. You touch the water and can feel the cool water in the pool. You touch the glass. You feel the iciness of it. You can feel the heat from the sun. Like, it feels like real life. The only indication that it isn't is just where very clearly the video game stopped rendering at a certain chunk distance.
Are we wearing what we came in with, or are we wearing like beach attire?
What would you like to be wearing? What do you
I'd
think
like to be
Malone would
wearing
want to wear?
beach attire, definitely.
You look down and you see your what you came on the boat with switch to whatever chosen kind of attire you would like to be wearing.
Oh yes.
Okay, all right.
What in the Sam Hill? How do they know what my nipples look like? Atticus out here asking the real questions, y'all.
That is a good question. How do they know?
You did have to get naked to put on the gown to lay down in this brain dance, so.
I think Cascade's like got their feet in the water. It just turns over like they're currently doing surgery on you, babe. They're gonna see your nipples.
All right. Well, there's only one way to tell if this is real or not.
Goodness.
You're waiting on a train that will take you far away. You know where you hope that none of y'all seen Inception? It's just me. Y'all are uncultured swine, is what I'm hearing.
That movie is
All right.
ancient, my guy.
Yeah.
How
Oh,
old are you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have taste for the great works of the very late and great Mr. Christopher Nolan. So I am sorry if you're not into that good stuff. And you know what? Your opinion don't amount to a hill of beans as far as I'm concerned of the matter. Anyway,
Sorry, that was aggressive. I have
No.
hills
No,
I
I
choose
like
to
it.
die
Continue.
on, and
I appreciate it. I respect it.
that particular hill is a great one because we love ourselves some Dark Knights, and we love ourselves.
Is it going to be like this the whole time, where you just are on a nonstop monologue?
I think it might.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be a long vacation. Hi
We're
everyone,
gonna win about a lot of movies.
I'm Malone, by the way. How are all of you?
My feelings are kind of hurt, if we're being honest. But
I'm not responsible for your feelings. They're removing my empathy chips right from me right now, actually, so I have even less than what I had before.
Oh, you're funny. I'm Cascade.
Cascade, it is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, all mine, I'm sure. And just like dive falls back into the water. Like living their best life out here.
Look at you. My goodness.
Might as well take advantage of it if we're gonna be in here.
Oh, tell me about it.
Come in. Water is programmed
not real,
to be fine.
but
Programmed to be fine.
my goodness, who licked the red off your candy cane? Truly, you have so much like just meanness. Like, sure, the water's not real, but she's enjoying it, and she may not have good taste in films, but don't mean they're enjoying it, and they may not have good taste in films, but don't mean they can't be enjoying the water.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh,
no,
thank
literally,
God.
I have no idea who you are. What is your name?
Oh, I like
Make
you
it
now.
quick.
Ooh. Oh, you've unlocked something here.
Meme, like
I'm Atticus
Thank you.
Shepard. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Malone.
Malone. It's
You may
very
call me Malone.
very nice to meet you, Mix
The
Malone.
pleasure is all yours.
Oh God! I thought I got away from. Oh, I need to have a conversation.
Oh, I like her already.
Y'all go ahead.
Oh, you can come to
have a drink. Have a drink, Atticus. Take whatever time you need, please. Put something in your mouth.
Corona is already like taking notes just on the side, not even trying to get involved in this conversation, but just like
oh no,
listening.
you sitting on the side. Excuse me, no. You taking notes. Introduce yourself, please. Don't just sit on the side thinking that you cannot participate.
I think Mark J is just unlocking something in J Mark at this point. I'm not even Atticus. What is happening? I need to think about my life right now.
Welcome to TTRPGs, buddy. You're gonna learn a lot more about yourself by the end of this campaign. I am sure of it.
This guy's a therapist. Sorry. I'm gonna put you on the spot.
No, that was the funny. Thank you for that gift. That's so great. Anyway.
Corona is just going to like push their hat back so that they can see everyone in full, probably for the first time, even since like the actual like session in the ballroom or whatever, and just fine. I'm Corona, and y'all are just fascinating. Please continue mingling amongst yourselves. I'm just here to observe and listen.
Thought we were all here to work.
Well, who says that that's not working?
I think Misty explicitly.
Everyone has their own roles to fulfill.
Okay, I know I said that thing about the water, but you know everything you're writing, you're not going to take that with you. Like, you're writing things, but it's not going to go nowhere.
Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, you're right.
Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you, Rona? See,
no.
I
we look smart.
have what they like to call smarts.
Right.
That's the word. So
you might as well come have fun.
Hold on, wait.
You
said you have smarts? I don't know. I seem to recall several. several instances in Ascension where you didn't really necessarily have smarts.
Ooh,
Never mind. Continue
Tell 'em.
this. This is great.
Tell 'em.
Actually.
Excuse me? Like what? Pray tell, are you referring to?
ooh,
Don't you have a mommy chasing after you?
That has nothing to
ooh.
do with levels of intelligence. Thank you very much.
Doesn't it though?
No, because the mommy's chasing me. I'd like to think that means that I am a catch. I don't go
Alright.
mama chasing.
All I know is Corona's got all the tea right now.
Actually, this is a hurricane, but yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay. I
They're
think
going to.
I think
Oh,
we
I was
all
going
know
to say.
the real person who needs to speak up here, because like clearly we're all dysfunctional enough to belong here. But I know for a fact, Miss Ellie, Noel, you were on top. I know.
Oh,
I seen you up there.
and what a fall from the top she had.
What? Why are you on this trip? You don't need to do this.
Who said anything about need?
Excuse me. First, pardon the tea. Who are you to introduce this lovely person? Please introduce yourself by all means.
You don't know who this is?
Don't let them control the narrative.
Do you not know anyone?
It doesn't
Who
matter.
the fuck are you?
They are certainly
Who the
allowed
fuck
to
are you?
introduce
Who
themselves.
the fuck are you?
That's for me to know, and you to dive
Under
back in the
Corona's
water.
breath, they say, I hate when bad things happen, but I do love drama.
That's right.
Excellent.
Darling, please introduce yourself exactly the way you would like to be introduced.
God damn, this whole situation just steals my pickle. Go ahead.
I was waiting for it. We need those tally marks of how many times that one comes up. I'm Noel. And I'm just here. That's about it. It seems some of you know more. I would prefer to not really get into that. But, you know, everybody needs a vacation. If I have to work while doing it, that's fine. Is that
So that, like,
good enough?
speaking of- If we're on vacation, then we're in agreement that the pool is the place to be. Am I going to be in here alone? What is happening?
No.
Sure.
And Malone definitely dives in.
Corona kicks off their shoes and just sticks their
Yeah!
feet in.
Close
I'm
enough.
gonna post. I'm posting in the chat. That is Noelle's bathing suit, which is like
Hey.
this extremely deep V black suit
Ooh.
with some
Bless.
fringe
Yes, please.
What a
up and down the
gift.
arms.
Giving share. Giving
Giving
so much
share.
share.
What an
Ugh.
absolute.
Cascade is just trying to get all these mommies into the pool with
The
them.
fringe.
And I. Can you blame me?
I think Noelle will go to like it's the pool, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, she'll go to the side and like just bring her drink and like put her legs in and just kind of. This is like the smallest bit of like get out of the comfort zone. My half of my legs are in the water. There we go.
Atticus runs and
Love it.
cannonballs right next to where your feet, like you're sitting. And you hear a big old yeehaw!
Is there
I was
some
going
kind
to
of
say,
cybernetic
this
that keeps
bathing
my
suit is
hair
very
dry?
Casey Musgraves, and then you
Ooh.
yeehawed.
Yes. Yep.
I love that. Yeah, is there some kind of cyberware that keeps my hair dry like permanently?
Yeah. Fully. You just shake, and then immediately it's just blown out again because this is not the real world.
I
This is
love
an
it.
illusion.
You're always
She has
looking on it.
She has Disney magic on her side.
Truly.
Yeah, fully. As Atticus, your head kind of comes back out of the water, and y'all are all swimming or dunking your feet into it. You hear a voice, similar voice, ring out. Welcome, Paradisers. Oh, of course, my dogs bark as soon as I go to talk.
There's dogs on Paradise?
God, where'd your voice go?
Yeah, Misty's like, I'm so sorry. I'm working 2 jobs. I'm also a dog walker. I'm so sorry.
On a
Anyway,
submarine?
welcome. Look, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. All right. And you see a just kind of like a holographic load in at first of Misty that then kind of materializes a bit more to her standing at the end of the pool in like that same blue kind of Hawaiian like what are the flowers? Hibiscus, no.
Hibiscus.
Yes, hibiscus flower print dress on. And she's like, well, I hope you're enjoying your cocktails and your little dip into the pool here. It is just a bit of relaxation that our programmers have worked so hard on. So I'm really happy to see y'all taking advantage of all of that. But I wanted to hop in and maybe just lead a little bit of kind of what's going to be going on here. So obviously, like I said, you're going to get to know each other, and it seems like y'all have been doing some chatting already, and I've got some fun things for us to do. But after a bit, Jonah will also come in and do some just general security training things, and this is all going to kind of help decide, who maybe is a little better on security, who's a little better on hospitality, who's maybe more on the maintenance tech side, and then we'll kind of go from there. And she kind of sits down. The tennis shoes, she does like super shiny white kids like disappear as she sticks her feet in the water. I thought that maybe while we're all just sitting here getting comfy, we could do a little bit of get to know you games. Like that would be fun, right? That would be fun, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be so great.
Yeah.
For sure.
Wonderful. I'm so glad y'all are so excited for it. Okay. So, and she kind of just like y'all kind of go into like just the general gambit of get to know you games of like the ones where you have to like hold hands and like cross and hold different and like untie the knot and like all those really bad kind of corporate retreat games before finally settling back in around the pool with your drinks and such. And she's like, okay, so now that we've kind of gotten our blood virtually pumping, here is one of my absolute favorites. 2 truths and a lie. So I don't know if any of y'all are maybe not familiar, but I'll give a little rundown. So basically you'll come up with 3 different things to say about yourself. The fun part is one of them's a lie, and we all have to guess which one is the lie. Right? It's a little introspective. That's super cool. Yeah.
Will you be playing as well?
Absolutely. Here, actually, I'll even start. So I will say my 2 truths and a lie, and I need y'all to tell me which one you think is the lie. Okay. And then there's no like prize or anything, right or wrong. It's just like a fun thing to try and, see what like assumptions we have. So, okay. Number 1, I am from a floating nomad city originally. Number 2, I've gotten to visit France 3 times. And number 3, I have 3 Yorkies at home. So which one do y'all think is the lie?
Bitch, you've never been to France.
I was about to say the same thing.
I was going to say you've been to France 4 times, but like whatever.
I'm just pretty sure you're not as world traveled as you try to appear. So I'm also gonna go with the France thing.
Is this real France or virtual France?
Right.
What if you have more Yorkies
real
than what
France.
you're letting on?
What if
Oh
you
my god, they're
are
not
a
Yorkies,
Yorkie?
they're snakes.
Oh my God. Can you imagine me with like pythons? Oh my God.
I
That'd be
can.
so
I literally can.
I'd be like Britney Spears or something.
Does she like materialize it in the brain dance? It's just like
Sorry, I need to
You
give
just
credit
see
to
like
kid
a
for destroying
snake.
poo immediately.
Sorry, what? I don't know who we're talking about. That's crazy.
Okay. Well, most of you were right. I have not been to France. Not even one time, unfortunately. It is high on my list, though.
hmm
Okay, who wants to go next? Okay, fine. I will pick someone. Oh my goodness. Malone, how about you go next?
Literally searching through Discord. Here we go. Okay. My two truths and or a lie. One, I was one of the basis of personalities, also the figure model for one of the notable Robotica AI VR companions. Two,
Oh my god.
I was once an up and coming corpo. Three,
Mhm.
I look over at Atticus. I was once engaged to a rocker boy and had my heart broken. And that's all I'll say about that.
That last one's definitely true because they've been real hostile to me from the get go. So I'm just gonna say that right now.
Who is talking
Uh,
right now?
you see what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
Was it me?
I
Were
just
we
love the
engaged?
banter y'all are already coming up with. Oh my
Oh,
goodness. Y'all are gonna be
Atticus, I
such a
didn't
great
see you
team.
there. Sorry.
Cascade just like snaps, manifests a fan, like, oh my god.
Let's
I want them all to be
see.
true so badly.
Two, honestly.
It's the
I'm gonna,
corpo.
and it's the corpo.
It's
Are
gotta
you
be. I
saying the
want the other
corpo's the
two.
lie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely that's the lie.
I'm gonna say the last one was a lie. I did be was engaged to a rocker boy, but bitch, no one breaks my fucking heart.
Ah!
Yo!
Love it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, since Atticus, you and Malone seem to have such a fun relationship budding already, how about you go
Do.
next?
Oh, dear God. All right. Uh, I guess one. I actually do enjoy being famous. Two is I have been told I'm a really, really good drunken boxer. And three, I'm not actually Southern.
You're not actually
Oh, well, I
Southern.
don't buy that last one. Oh my God. Did you hear the voice? It's so charming.
It's an act.
I don't think you can box. I'd like to see you try. I would like to see you try.
I think he enjoys the fame.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I just want
So
you to know,
what
real
is
life
it?
J Mark is so impressed that y'all went entirely different directions, and I'm so pleased about that. But anyway, back in character.
Noelle, do you have a thought?
I'm also gonna go with number 2.
Okay, we've got 2 for 2. And then we're a little split decision here. What is the lie, Atticus? Here, I'll do a little drum roll. It sounds like actual drums, like echoing out.
Technology.
If I'm gonna share this, I'm gonna need Rhoda to cover her ears. Cause this can't get out. I was actually born in Northern Maryland, which isn't technically in the South. If I'm
It's
being
okay.
real honest.
I think they already knew. They came off like they already knew.
It's my
But
greatest shame.
the accent's real though, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, like, what's an accent but just the quirky way of speaking you pick up from being around a lot of TV shows that are based in that era and region. So that's what I
Oh
grew
my
up on
God. You're
on
learning.
TV. Yeah.
Atticus, I appreciate you sharing that with us. That's like a really big deal. And I appreciate you being open enough to share that information with all of us because that's really the point of all of this is to really grow so we all have each other's backs, you know? Okay, so going on. Noelle, you've been a little quieter today. Let's hear yours.
You like Noelle gets like really tense. It's like, okay. One, I don't own any pets. Two, I have been outside of Night City before. And three, and she'll like look over at Misty and say, I'm very excited to go on this trip.
Oh, well, that one's true. Oh my goodness, aren't we all? I don't know. This one has me stumped, y'all. Like, she does look like a world traveler, and she also does look like she might have some cats. So, what's our thought?
Shut the fuck up.
I was literally
Oh my
gonna say
God.
those exact words about the cat, and I'm
She looks
so
like a cat
entertained.
lady. Come on.
I don't know why I've chosen Misty to just randomly throw shade at Noelle, but it's so fun.
Misty is such a bitch. Like, Malone's not a bitch. Malone's just real. Misty's a bitch.
Misty's a bitch.
Misty's a bitch, and I love her so much.
I
It's
will
because they
fucking
made you
die
wake
for
up an
this one.
hour ahead of time, isn't it? That's why.
She just works
That's
here.
what it
Like,
is.
she's not trying to make friends. She's just here.
That's fair.
Yes, all that.
Misty is
She'll never
dead.
see us again.
I'm not paid to be nice to you, and it's incredible.
Absolutely. This is
Fuck.
just my job.
Like I said, I hope
Oh
Misty's the
my
big bad. Anyway.
Truly. Big bad of my heart.
Oh my god. Yeah, so honestly, my best guess is that you're actually not all that excited to go on this trip. Just knowing what you're about. I mean, this is so far out of what I've seen of you in your wheelhouse.
I don't know. I think she's a dog person.
I think
I
she's
don't think
definitely got
she's
a
been
dog at
outside
home.
night. Oh, go ahead.
I think she's
Yeah.
definitely got a dog at home.
Okay, if y'all are talking about pets, she definitely has a tank of exotic fish that she obsesses over. Let's be real here.
I'm not talking about pets.
I don't think she's been outside Night City.
Oh, damn.
Sorry, I
Why be
missed
so
that one and I
specific?
came back. Well,
Sorry, was that out loud?
It's either that
Well,
or you're not excited to be here, which I'll
that
keep
would
my
just
mouth
break
shut.
heart. Well, it seems like there's a lot of different options here. Noelle, what is the lie?
well, Atticus, I don't think you know me as well as you think you do, but you were right. I wouldn't say I'm excited. I'm actually pretty nervous, to be honest. But yeah, maybe I will be excited later.
That is all we can hope for. And that's what I'm hoping today will do, is get us all comfy and happy and excited to be on Paradise. Okay, let's see. Let me flip a coin. Corona.
Corona takes a deep breath and then takes a long sip from that hurricane. Corona says, first, this statement is true. Second, the previous statement was false. Third, my favorite drink is a Mai Tai.
Oh, it's like a riddle.
Corona would. Corona would.
I'm so here for the dedication of how you said that, because for a second I was like, damn, Amber doesn't like this game.
Oh, I love this game. In real life, I fucking love this shit.
Oh, that was so good.
Let's just set that up so
Fuck.
much like,
Did
here's my
someone
news statement.
did
And
someone
like,
replace Corona with an AI companion?
Who hurt you?
Cascade just like comes out of the water, spits like a little fountain of water, is like, it's number 2, and goes back under.
Wait, say them again. 2, 1.
The first statement is true. The second statement was the last statement was false, and the third one is their favorite drink is Mai Tais.
Wait, the last statement or the last statement you said?
Their last statement is that their favorite drink.
The previous statement.
The previous statement. That's the one.
What?
Semantics.
Wouldn't it be 1 then? Because 1 is a lie.
But what if the second statement? This is like the whole thing where like there's 2 doors and one person's like I always tell the truth, the other person's I always tell a lie, and then I summon Exodia and kill them all. I don't know what's happening.
What?
There's a few steps.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I grew up poor and only had access to TV shows from the 1900s. All right, give me some credit.
In Southern Maryland.
Northern Maryland.
Northern Maryland. Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's where the rich kids are.
Oh, what? Are you from Westminster? Is that where you're from?
I don't want to talk about it.
I say 1.
I say 2.
I say 3. Why? I mean, we're in a virtual world.
I say 3. Fuck am I time?
Like we're in a virtual world. They're actively drinking a hurricane. So why the fuck would they say their favorite drink's?
Well, that's because that's my favorite drink.
Yo.
That's
I programmed it for you all in case you told me, unless you told me your drink. So either Corona didn't tell me their drink or their drink is also a hurricane. I'm not going to say because that would ruin the fun.
Fuck a Mai Tai.
You're right. Fuck a Mai Tai.
Wait, so how does it work? Blair doesn't know.
I don't know. I was just fucking with y'all.
Jesus.
Run.
That's good. That was really good.
That's shady, and I appreciate it and I respect it, but I also hate it.
Dig it. I dig it.
Well, after that just mind-boggling one, I think we have one left.
Oh, and it's so much less fun. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Look, everybody's is fun in their own way, and I'm just so happy to be here with you all.
Aw, shucks. Turns away, rolls her eyes. Okay. Alrighty. So I like also have a cat at home. That's like crazy that happened. I love looks at Atticus karaoke. Right? And number 3, I did all of my own tattoos. And you can see they're like in like beach clothes. They've got vines all the way up the side of one of them. Which is it?
Oh, I really hope the karaoke thing's a truth, because like that would be a real cool point of connection for us. Oh.
I don't know. Who can never be sure?
I'm gonna say you didn't do your own tattoo, because that's intricate detailing that requires another person's steady hand. And
That would
tattoos
be
are
hard
quite
to do in
big.
certain areas.
Yeah.
You can just buy a steady hand on the market, though. It's not that hard.
Yeah, but we don't know how much money they have. That's a presumption.
Oh,
You 100% have the I enjoy karaoke personality.
thank you.
Corona doesn't say anything more beyond that.
I think you have a different pet, not a cat.
Interesting.
They do speak dog. They do seem like a dog person, really.
Do I really? Interesting.
Or
Good to
like a
know.
bird.
Or
There's this bird.
chinchilla.
Oh, I have a chinchilla. That's J-Mark talking, not Adam.
Wait,
Do you still have those?
Yeah, I have a chinchilla.
Do those still exist?
They're not extinct.
No, Kid's talking in character.
Y'all can't make me break.
So it seems, again, we have so many different options. That's what I love about this game. So, which one, Cascade, is the lie?
Well, I hate to admit it because I would love if it was true, right? My apartment did not allow cats. So
Oh, that is very sad.
sorry. Maybe
Oh my
someday.
gosh, so you did those tattoos yourself?
Yeah, built the machine and everything. It was like a little after school project.
Called it.
Amazing.
We see each
I
other.
knew you had the karaoke personality.
Again, thank you. I think you could rock some Mariah though. See, that one I know.
I feel
It's
seen.
more of a music buff. It
Oh.
can't all be old films.
Well, now that I know,
Okay.
that you like karaoke's, I mean, we could talk for sure.
Oh, now we can talk. I'm so glad.
You know, you're
Now
doing
I've
that.
earned your
You're doing that thing that Misty Lady does, where the words you're saying seem nice,
Mhm.
but the tone and energy is all off.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not meaning to be that way.
No, me either.
I want to go back to the big buff Russian mama chasing me. This is not a safe space.
Okay, here. Let's wrap up our little get together with one more fun game. And I think this will bring us a little bit closer. So I like to end all of mine like this because it's very quick, it's very easy, and it's just so comfy. It's called Share the Love. So how it works is I'll go one by one and tell someone what you like about them. And then that person will tell someone else, and we'll go until everyone around the circle has gone. So here, for example, I'll start. I feel like so to pick on Noelle. Noelle. Oh my God. So I absolutely love your style. That hair. Oh my God, girl. I hope I look half as good as you when I'm your age.
I'm sorry, corporate, there's been a murder? I don't think I was supposed to see this one either.
I think
Okay, so now I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna sit out, and now y'all can kind of go. So Noelle, you can start.
Noelle, what the fuck did you do to this woman?
It's stunned silence.
This is
Yeah.
Misty's 100% a former barista that Noelle was a total bitch to at one point. And Noelle forgot, but Misty has
This
not
was her
forgotten.
origin story.
I think
Misty was the other woman.
oh my God. No. How many? Oh, I think Noelle would after Misty says that, just kind of does like a I'm smiling to cover this up. And is just gonna say you can wish, and then we'll turn. So I just pick one person.
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, yeah. I mean, here, Taylor, so I don't have to have all the energy. Yeah, it's literally you compliment Corona. Corona compliments
Okay.
Abacus until you're all done. But whoever you want.
Abacus, thank you for that.
Abacus.
He's a man you can count on. Sorry.
Thank you for that, Kit.
Sorry.
Atticus having a rough time right now. I think he can really use a win.
I think Noelle is also having a rough time. Noelle doesn't know how to do this. So
Why? You know why we're having a hard time, Blair? Because Noelle and Atticus are both cis. That's why we're struggling. We made cis characters, and they're not letting us get away with this shit.
as far as we know, who knows what's gonna happen at the
Right,
end?
the vacation just got started.
Ooh.
We
Could be a
haven't
whole
done our
awakening.
cybernetics yet.
We haven't made it to paradise yet. We don't know.
This is gonna be this Ascension in Paradise is just a non-binary trans coming out story. I love it. I'm here for it. That's the narrative.
It's giving Buildings Roman. It's giving.
Plot twist: this game was thirsty sword lesbians the whole
Again,
time.
The whole time.
we're playing TTRPGs. The point is to find out our gender and our sexual orientation and whether or not we're a polycule by the end of it. That's why I play. What are you?
Holy. Are we in the same game, right? This is.
Yeah. Kit, is this not Monster Hearts?
Well, okay, listen.
Other sundaries, and then by the end of this, we'll all be in love.
It is about time.
And that is a threat to promise.
It is about time for HSC to have another polycule on the channel. So
honestly, it's been a hot minute. Maybe this is it.
We haven't had one
Alright,
since
so-
October. We need another one.
I'll round it. I'll ring it back
Our
in.
politics
Noel.
origin story.
Yeah.
We're-
Who would
we're
you like
united
to
by our hatred of
compliment?
capitalism.
I think Noel will look to Malone
Mm.
and say, your presence, you kind of just by the way you put yourself out there, you demand respect, and I respect it.
I hear you, Noel. Thank you.
So now, Malone, you can compliment anyone else in the group. Except for me. I'm out, and Noel's already gone. Well,
I
the
do
last
have some words for
person,
you,
I guess.
Misty, afterwards, but that can wait.
Okay, that's fun.
Corona. You are more brilliant than you let on. And that's all I'll say about that for now.
They like pull up their like their cardigan to be like,
And darling, I don't just mean your brain, I mean just brilliant.
thank you. That's very kind of you. Well, I guess I'll go. Hold on. Cascade. Your energy truly is infectious and inspiring.
Well, thank you kindly. I appreciate it. Oh man, who do I choose?
Oh, could I maybe?
You could also choose Noel, but that would be a little rude. I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. It's all games. Atticus, darling. You seem to really know who you are, and I respect that, even if we all don't. Know who you are. I'm sure we'll find out, and I'm sure he's gonna be awesome.
Out of character, I just want to say, I thought you said, I respect that even though we all don't, as in we all don't respect that.
I felt like I had to clarify after that.
I was like, bruh.
No, I would never say that to your face.
Okay. Well, Atticus, you are last, so if you will complete our circle and give Noel a compliment.
I want to start this with just an apology, because I can see how I was letting my preconceptions about you and your world get in the way of what I can tell is a very intelligent, strong-willed, and capable being who is not only deserving of respect but compassion. So whatever your reasons for being here, know that I will do my utmost to meet you where you're at as opposed to where I'm coming from. And that applies to all of y'all. I get chatty when I'm nervous. It's also why I'm plastered all over Ascension. And I deeply apologize, and I hope to get to know you all better. Even you, Rona, even though we have a history there, I would like to meet you beyond your job. So thank you. Also, I really like karaoke. If anyone wants to sing.
Yeah, sorry.
Sign me up.
I was just. Oh, that was so uninteresting. Sorry. Go on. Are you done? Sorry.
Do you want me to just? Do you just crave drama? Is that?
I hear a dog barking?
Do you under?
Is that correctly?
Do
Are
you
there
just?
dogs in Ascension?
Is peace difficult for you, and so you need chaos, and you perceive that as a virtue?
Are we doing
digs
too? Are we doing digs too?
No. We are not doing digs. Oh my god, I would have interrupted sooner, but these dogs I'm walking are being wild right now in the real world.
Why are you walking dogs on a submarine?
Because if they don't
the
walk them on a leash, they'll just
captain
hop right
has-
off the damn thing.
Exactly. So you get it. Oh my God. Okay. So anyway, this has been very fun, and I hope that we are feeling a bit closer to each other. I think there were some very beautiful things shared and said, and I hope we can move forward with that in a very healthy and fun way. But my time here is done. I do got to take these little ones out real quick. So Jonah's gonna hop on in, gonna do a little bit of combat training, and I will see y'all on Paradise. Like when we see each other again, we'll be in Paradise. How fun is that? Anyway, okay, y'all have a good one. Boom, disappears immediately.
Did she just say she's gonna take the dogs out while we're in the submarine?
I feel like that was an eternal question that was asked a lot in the turn of the millennium. Who let the dogs out?
Oh, that's deeply philosophical.
I'm more concerned. Who let the dogs back in? I thought we knew who let them out. Who let them back in?
No one
they're
ever
clearly
asked
here.
whose dogs they were.
No one ever asked how
if they
the dogs are
wanted to be.
doing.
No one asked the dogs if they wanted to be out. Truly.
You'll know, like as you're having this conversation, just notice that Jonah's image has appeared like behind y'all, and it's just hi.
Just like
Jonah, do you have an
just-
opinion on who let the dogs out?
Or how the dogs are doing?
Are you gonna get in the pool, or are we just gonna do this like this?
I'm very confused about the conversation I walked in. Again, imagine Australian because it's gone. It's gone. Maybe I'll have it back by next week. I'm very confused by the general conversation that's happening, but sounds like y'all are having fun. I do hope the dogs are well. I do not know who let them out. That was a little before my time, unfortunately. But how about we do something fun, get the blood a pumping, and do a little bit of training. So I know we're enjoying the pool, but just for a little minute, we can get back in when we're done. If y'all hop up and join me over here. And he kind of like walks as this like table raises up from the ground, kind of like behind where the chairs were that y'all were sitting previously.
I'm intrigued again.
Is it a little bit of like a walk from where we're at? Like
no, like 5 feet. It's literally like directly behind the tables.
Okay.
Or
Like,
behind
can I
the
do
chairs.
this from the pool, or like, are we gonna get? Like, can I do this?
Oh no, it's a little more hands-on.
All right.
Atticus walks over to his beach chair and picks up his crossbow that was laying next to it when we woke up in this virtual world.
So sorry, y'all. Misty and those dogs are a little too close. Anyway. All right. So, and he kind of like walks you over. You can pick up your things, and you do see now as the table comes in, it also has a variety of weapons on it as well. And he's like, all right. So here's the gist. The priority number 1 on Ascension is safety. We want everyone that is a client, a customer, whatever you wish to call them, attendee on Paradise is happy and safe. All right. And sometimes, things can get dangerous. Like we know the world we live in. There could be roaming gangers. We're out in the middle of nowhere. There could be storms. There could be giant Kraken attacks. You never know. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding about that last one. Did I get anybody? Anyway, not that last one. Don't worry. So what we need to do is be prepared to jump into the line of danger when need be, but be smart about it and be safe about it, because what good does it do if you get yourself hurt? None. No good at all. All right. So you see now as one of the walls over to the left-hand side of y'all under the buildings kind of slides open, and you see these very like Will Smith iRobot vibe, just kind of nondescript droids kind of come walking out of the thing, and there's an equal number of them as there are of you. He's like, all right, so let me see what you got. Each one of y'all pick a dummy and get rid of it. Whatever way is your way. If it's weapons, if it's melee, if it's fighting them, you do you. So for everyone here, because this is going to kind of be a little intro into how these mechanics of combat works, could you all roll initiative so we can see who is going to act first? Initiative is up at the top of the character sheet by your name or your like image. Oh, no, well.
Say I disassociated, Taylor. What do we do?
So there's these like droids that have walked out of the building, and you're basically just you're gonna pick one and you're gonna take it out. However, you choose to take your one out.
I caught that, but like what are we rolling?
Oh, initiative. Sorry.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you.
Hear me out. You said they're like iRobot, sunny looking things. Can they be Star Wars droids?
Fully.
Because significantly more entertaining.
Roger.
Stop
Roger.
it.
Roger.
Sorry, who?
Thank you, Cascade. I'm glad Cascade simultaneously never breaks character and also can hear the voices of deities.
I'm in your heads. I'm hacked in. We're all in the brain space. I'm hacked in.
Cascade is literally witnessing another world and somehow has not psychologically broken by it.
Alrighty.
Sure,
so
you know.
I think then Jonah will look over to you first, Noelle. And it's like, okay, grab whatever it is that you wish. Oh, I'm not Misty. little less energetic. Grab whatever weapon it is that is your choice, or however you wish to take your drone out. Pick whichever one, and everybody, we're going to make it a little interesting. Throughout our different combat scenarios today, I'm going to keep a point system. And whoever gets the highest points gets the executive suite on y'all's floor when we get to Ascension. So if you want that sweet room, get it. So obviously the most points goes to whoever can finish these the quickest, or you gather points on how quick you finish out these guys. So keep that in mind. So for you, Blair, and then for everyone coming up, you can use melee, any weapon possibility. You could do, if you have martial arts, you can do that. If you have a gun, all of them are going to kind of be here. So it's kind of whatever your choice is. What is Noelle doing?
Cool. This is the first time I'm playing a character that doesn't really fight. So I think she's she's gonna kind of like look at everything. If you were standing in front of her, you'd see probably pretty wide-eyed of like, oh, the big one? Do we go with the okay. And then she'll go over to the handgun and grab that because that feels a little bit more safe. And shoot.
Cool. Do you have a preferred color here? Which one do you want to shoot at?
Oh shit! There's a map.
There is a map.
There's a map.
Oh, she'll go. I guess she'll just go for the blue one.
Okay, cool means. Alrighty. And so for kind of ease too, we'll say that anyone can get within a range that is desirable for that weapon. Because with Cyberpunk, unless they can dodge, which these things cannot, they're just robots, you go off of a range chart. So basically with a pistol, you need to beat a 13.
Okay, thank you, because I never know where the page is for that dang chart.
When you hit on the pistol to roll, it should pop up the chart too. If you do it in the actual item, not the skill.
Okay. So let's go down here to that. Where is that? Is it?
Let me make sure you've got.
Oh, I might not have it. That's
in the weapons.
Oh, just kidding.
So if you scroll down where it says weapons, heavy pistol, if you hit attack.
Oh, okay. Hiya. 12. 17. Just kidding. 17 and 12 damage.
Yep. So, you take the first shot and it just right into the middle of it, taking a huge chunk out of this kind of like chest piece of it, though it is still standing. You do have 2 shots with that weapon if you would like to hit again.
Let's shoot it again. 14.
All right, still hit, little less damage this time, but you do still hit it. And you see that it is now even kind of starting to like spark in some areas. And Jonah's like, all right, not too bad, not too bad. It is still standing though. So we'll come back to you, see if you can knock her down next time. So
Good job, Noel. Good try.
Good job, good
Proud of
job.
you.
Malone, it is your turn now. How would you like to take out your drone?
I will also pull up a pistol and shoot it 2 times. 2 times, right? Yeah. Brap, brap.
Okay, Ice Spice.
Oh my goodness! I
Fortunately, the
fucking
first one.
shot myself in the leg.
So yeah. Here, I'm gonna roll something.
Oh,
Blair, high or
God.
low?
Low.
I got a 1. That 12 damage goes to your droid and blows it up as
Mine?
it is so far off the point with that fumble from Malone.
Bitch, you deserve that luxury suite.
I think Noah would turn around and be like, does that count? Like she didn't mean to show that much excitement, but there was a little bit of excitement there of like, does that count?
Trust me, you've already earned it.
Malone says so, so I guess so. Malone, then your second one does hit.
Yep.
And does 5 damage to it. And they're like, "What? You did good at finishing off 1. Not quite the right one, but we'll give you another shot. We'll give you another shot next time." All right, that takes us over to Atticus. Atticus, how would you like to take out your drone?
Oh yeah, I got this thing, and Atticus takes their crossbow and points it at the drone and fires.
Oh yeah. All righty. You also need to beat a 13.
22, baby.
Nice.
Damage.
Love it.
10.
All right. So you it goes right in, takes off a little chunk of armor there. I believe crossbows are just rate of fire 1. But does some solid there.
And Atticus goes, "Whoo, this ain't my first rodeo."
And then
I stay ready.
I
stay ready, baby.
And he goes, all right, Corona, what is your preferred way to take out this drone?
Okay. Let me check my cyber deck actually. Let me Okay. I realized just now I wrote down what programs I took in my cyber deck, but not what they do. So never mind. Not that we would we be able to access our cyber deck in Braindance anyway?
With
Already
this,
jacked
no,
in.
yeah, not so much. Yeah. It would be more.
Damn. I
They're,
thought it was
they're
being
specifically
clever.
asking, for the.
Okay.
Owls.
No worries. So Corona takes up a very heavy pistol instead.
Nice.
And tries to line up a shot to like knock one drone into one of the others that stayed up.
Nice.
So she's gonna aim it like at her drone that they're like assigned to, but trying to knock into a different.
We'll say like the green one. I'm just kind of going down the order now.
Yeah. And okay. All right.
Man, the damage is not on y'all's side tonight, but y'all are hitting.
Yeah.
So that does help there. We'll say you hit it. It kind of like takes a chunk off of one of the sides, stumbles a little, but isn't quite heavy enough a hit to really like move it off of its general area.
It is incendiary damage. Does that do anything?
Ooh, okay. Yeah. So you do see it does catch on fire. So basically how incendiary, I always have to think real hard when I say that word, ammo works is if it hits their HP, it will set them on fire, and then they will stay on fire and continue to take damage each round unless they take an action to put themselves out. So it will continue to take, I'll have to look at the amount of damage. I think it's 2 or 5. Both of those seem right, but I can't remember. But then that goes to Cascade.
So we can't jack in? We're not like already jacked in?
Not on this one, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, so that's going to be really interesting because Cascade does not really fight in the meat space. But they do have that, I guess, because we all sort of poured it in with our quote unquote weapon of choice. And if that wasn't going to be a cyber deck, then what it is going to be is a very sizable pair of vine shears. Probably about yay big. Just some big old weed snips.
Yes.
So, we'll see. I don't know if there's any way that I would know where on these things is good to hit on account of they are robots.
Because
I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot of damage, but I might be able to hit them where it hurts. So, I'm going for precision, not massive damage.
Let me fix this real quick because it is a little goofed. Yeah. Picture weapon here. So you can do just a general hit. So you can do a called shot if you wanted to like go for the head or those sort of things. Anyone can do that if you ever want to call a shot for a head. If it hits, any damage that goes to the HP is doubled. If it's like an arm or something, they will drop what they're holding. It is a -6.
Oof.
Yeah, it's like minus. It's like minus a lot.
I always forget -6 or -8 because I think 2020 was different. But yeah, so I'll have to look. But it is a lot negative. So do it when you're confident, maybe, or you can use your luck.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll that. I just wanted to click it.
So if you hit attack, was that so if you go down to the actual weapon
skill. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just checking what my melee was, because that if I call a shot, it's gonna be not good. So
you'll be starting at a 0.
It would be just a straight roll, which would suck. I might use a little bit of luck here though.
Okay.
How many luck can I use, or just
you can use as many as you have or less, and they revamp every session, so you'll get them back come next week.
Okay, fun.
Oh shit! I was thinking Monster of the Week rules where once you use it, you're screwed. Oh damn! I could have used my luck this whole time. All right, cool.
Sesh by sesh. I'll throw like 3 on there if I may.
Do it.
Just because I am not good at hit things. So yeah, let's roll that beautiful bean footage. Snap!
You're amazing. I love the way you speak.
I also love the way you speak, if I'm being perfectly honest.
So you hit, and I have a little homebrew rule that I pull from The Witcher because I absolutely love it, of where if you do a critical success like this and you beat the DV by 10 or more, because in Witcher your critical is 10 or more. So to make it fun, because normally if you roll like exploding die, you don't really get that many great things. So on an attack, if you roll an exploding die and you beat the DV by 10, I give you an extra D6, which you did. So you roll 1 more D6 worth of damage.
I'll certainly try. What is are we slashing in here?
I think you do slash roll 1d6.
Well,
that's okay. You got a 1. You know,
better than nothing.
Better than
still an additional.
All right. But hey, guess what? It is a rate of fire 2, so you can do it all again.
One more time with feeling.
One more time with feeling.
Excellent. I will do it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm calling this shot. I want to get him in the head. I want to knock some of that beautiful brain power off. Maybe 14
with the minus, because that doesn't already include the minus, correct? Yeah, with the
Also-
minus, it does not. You go
Really
and it's
not.
just like really tough metal as you try to clip their head off, and it's just can't quite get through anything.
Didn't quite make the hinge where I wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn it.
All right. Noelle, you already did it. Technically, but hey, your machine did go down first. So, Malone, why don't you give yours another shot?
Look down the sights, aim, and shoot. 19 and 13.
Nice. Alrighty, both of them hit. The last one just hits for 22 damage as yours then goes down as well. There's a little bit of a clap from Jonah's like, all right. Technically a track record of 2, but yours is officially down now, Malone. Wonderful job. That then takes us back to Atticus, the sharpshooter with the crossbow.
Atticus goes, I like to show off my versatility. And Atticus is going to bum rush the line. And I have a Big Nux cybernetic enhancement. And I'm just going to like straight up like Falcon punch it, if you will.
Falcon punch. Abso-freaking-lutely you can. Yeah, so go ahead and roll your brawling.
Okay. 18 to, I don't know if that's hit or damage. Okay, yeah.
That is to hit, which will hit because they only rolled a 13 on their evasion to try to avoid it. So what is your body stat? Or do the Big Nux have a specific?
The Big Nux, where'd it go? Well, Big Nux is 2d6 and it does have an attack thing for me to click on.
Perfect. So yeah, go ahead and roll. Just go ahead and roll your 2d6, but you do get to hit again, so you can attack a second time. Oh,
awesome.
My God.
So that's the first one, 7 damage, and then the second one, 11 damage.
I'm not going to let you waste that critical success there. So if I roll less than a 5, you'll get to do an extra d6, which will mean I will have to critically fail. So let's see. I did not. That is a 3. So the Big Nux are not adding your stats right. I need to fix those on your sheet, but that's fine. We're going to count that critical success there to do the
it's not adding my stuff
there.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. And then that does drop yours with that. Actually, I think I do know. Okay, I can go ahead and fix those real quick. As then it goes back to Corona.
They went full-blown Little Mac on that robot.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you did. Okay. Yeah, Corona's. Oh, you know what? Corona has a stun gun. I think they're gonna want to try to like short one of these out, actually.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you, you can run up and do a melee hit at it.
Oh.
Okay. So that should be working for you now, Atticus. Nice. 18. Yep, that is going to hit. So that is 12 damage. And let me roll one little. Oh well, you can hit twice, I believe, right? I think.
Yeah, I
it is
can. Yeah. So
go
that
ahead
first.
and do it a second.
Yeah, that first hit. Good. Yeah, 3d6, 12 damage on 3d6. That ain't bad. And then the second one, does a 13 hit?
13 will hit. So I have to roll evasion each time, and they rolled a 1. So they got very low. So yes, with both of those, as you were kind of just like getting this electrified baton into its mechanical bits. Yeah, it does start to kind of buzz.
They know how to get into the defenses of people and machines.
There you go. Alrighty. Yeah. And then that brings us to Cascade. If you're talking, you're muted for us.
How about now?
There you go.
Am I in? I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right. I guess I'm gonna try to hit it again, this is gonna be probably kind of sad.
I believe.
All right, let's go. Whack whack. Stab stab. Nope. Not even a little bit. Probably.
You go into
Nope.
another section and again just hit a lot of
It's
solid metal.
There's just wires in there. There's nothing. There's no
Just
actual like chips or motherboard or anything. It's just okay. One more time with feeling. No.
All right. We'll see that. We'll see this one. There was no feasible way they could roll less than a 7, or actually, I guess it could have quickly failed. Here, I'll roll second time. Okay. Then that one is 11. So they just barely again just kind of hits the metal there.
It's okay.
As then you see that they all move back into the building and the door kind of shuts in front of you all. And Jonathan's like, all right. Not half bad. I can see we've got some areas of improvement, but honestly, look, a couple of y'all, I can attest, y'all are fully, out of your element. This isn't going to be for y'all, and that is totally fine. I know when you get your right utensils, everything's going to be moving a lot better. So now, let me just give our final scores of round 1. Currently, we have Noelle in the lead with 5 points.
Okay, Noelle.
Hey.
We have a 3-way tie of Malone, Atticus, and Corona with 2 points each. And then currently, Cascade is not on the board yet.
It's okay.
All right. Now, next, as you see that original table goes down and another one comes up, and you see much heavier weapons on this one. You can see some different like grenade launchers, rocket launchers, some sniper rifles, some assault rifles. You see a little bit bigger of kind of a crossbow, plus then still pistols and SMGs and a few other things on this table in front of you. And he's like, all right, now some of you have proved that you can shoot or you can fight in some sort of way, but can you survive? And you see he points out into the water, and you see out in the distance the same number as you of jet skis with droids, the same little droids on them, barreling towards you all. And he says, all right, take them out whatever way you know how. And by the time this is all said and done, you'll get as many points. Wait, how did I say it? Let me make sure I say it right so I don't goof up how it is. You will get as many points as HP you have left when this is all said and done. As then Jonah disappears, and you now see even around, I'm not going to get them up on the map in time, but I will by the time it's fighting times. You see more of those drones kind of pop out, a couple walking out of the buildings behind you, and a couple materializing kind of out of some plants on the other side. As that is where we will end it for today, as we will come back next time in a full-on legit combat against drone. Actually, I think I lied with these jet skis. One of them is not here. I put more on there because I just made that many colors. When it is all said and done, you will have three additional drones up in your face. You will have 4 jet skis coming at you and 1 aerial vehicle with a sniper. And you will have to survive and have as many HP left. And then that will denote who gets the good room. So
they said we're gonna train. Okay.
We're gonna die.
They really said fuck the Netrunner, right?
Oh no.
Ray, can you say we're gonna die?
We'll come up with some ways you might be able to hack into
Oh,
something.
wow.
Maybe we can figure out how to get you to hack into these drones in a virtual space.
I'm on it.
But
Yeah. Fun.
so that is where we'll pick it up next time with the last little bit of training, and then y'all will be on Ascension with a day to yourself, or Paradise, with a day to yourself to adventure and explore and get to know each other better. Because wow, y'all, we really grew as a team. Good job.
I love it.
It was
That was
great.
so
Say
good.
yay!
So
Oh, she's saying sweet.
before we she said we'll go bed.
Oh, the baby.
Before we head out for the night, though, let's all here, kind of go around the table, where you're from, where people can find you, what you've got coming up, all of that good stuff. So I'll go still in kind of my view, though it has shifted a little bit. We'll start with Jimmer.
Hello, my loves. I am J. Mark Accento. Professionally, I am a trauma recovery coach. You can also find me with any content being pushed out by Apocalyptic Unlimited or through the Tabletop for the End of the World podcast, the world's only ever existing dual narrative D&D actual play podcast. It's really cool. Where to find me? At J. Mark Accento on Instagram, TikTok, or I have a YouTube channel. I haven't uploaded anything yet. And if you're interested, I have a queer retreat coming this summer in June. You can look at all the details on my website, jmarkaccento.com. And so glad to be here and be abused as a good Southern boy. It's a fun time.
Great. Alrighty, let's go to Amber next.
Hi, everybody. I'm Amber. Did I scare you? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry, I'm dog sitting. Hi, everybody. I'm Amber, also known as the Space Jamber. I'm a TTRPG writer, editor, podcaster, and streamer. You can catch me on a variety of things, including the upcoming, can you say Animon story? No, I'm the upcoming Animon story game, Emergent Code, that is premiering in May. That's going to be run by Archival Bunny Anna, which is really exciting. I am also a part of a season of Secrets and something. It's a lot of
Secrets and
S's.
Shadows.
Secrets and Shadows, thank you, over on Live from the Apocalypse is Monster Hearts 2, Regency era game that Kit is also a part of. So our table is meeting next Friday for our second episode, but Table 1 has their episode this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, if you would like to tune in for that. And then, Ray, what the fuck else am I doing? She don't know. Okay.
Too
And then since I'm still technically on break, oh my god. Since I'm still technically on break a little bit, I'm still in the works of, my next appearances after that, but maybe you'll see me running a show in High Shelf Collective, and I need to finish DMing Taylor about that because life has been hell. But yeah. Thank you for having me. I love this table. Bye.
Alrighty, then let's go over to Kit.
Howdy, hey, gamers. I am Kit. You can find me on Twitter at KitRollCause, same way it's spelled here, or over on Instagram, just at KitRoll. I am an AP performer, playtester, consultant. If you want to work with me, hit me up. I got you. I will also be, not this Friday, but next, over on Live from the Apocalypse with our Regency Monster Hearts, where I play Totally Not a Vampire. Everything's fine. So this week is going to be our Table 1's episode 2. Catch us next week for our tables episode 2. And then on Saturdays, going forward, I will be over on Lost Caravan RPG for our recently premiered Fabula Ultima campaign, in which I also play a robot. So come join us over there. Both of those games are, I believe, at 8 Eastern. So check them out. It's going to be awesome. And peep the socials for additional games as I'm able to announce them.
Boop, boop, boop. All right, let's go to Blair.
Oh, hi, I'm Blair. I wasn't expecting to be next. Underscore Kenny Moose. You got me all confused. You can find me here all the time. I'm here a lot. This week I have this today. Then on Friday, I'm over on 2000 Tales playing in another Cyberpunk Red game that's also run by Taylor, except we're not in Night City either.
My life.
We're in the mountains.
This is the season I said, fuck Night City. We're leaving it for 2 months everywhere. Everywhere I'm going. Goodbye.
I'm really excited about this season 2 of Hollow Secrets because my character is getting in good with the super fighty badass nuns that are ready to take on anything. They're super kick ass, and my character's like, wow. So yeah, come check us out for that. Then Sunday. If you want to see me twice, just follow me around on Sunday. I am on Lost Caravan in the middle of the day playing Nova episode 4, and I'm gonna cry, and it's gonna be great. This was 1 shot, and now it's 4 shot, maybe a 5 shot, but it keeps going, and I never want it to end. But yeah, that's happening, and then right after that, you can come back here for this Hyrule Historia that we were talking about, Legend of Zelda. It's really cool. I play a little Rito bird person, and right now we're in my hometown, and I'm about to get in trouble by my parents. But yep, that's all I got going.
Awesome. Then let's go to Mark J.
Hey everyone, Mark J here. Been a pleasure to be at High Shelf Collective playing Malone, the Fixer. Loving this character so far. Yeah, when I'm out here, you can find me at Apocalyptic Unlimited. We're an all POC co-op here to uplift the voices of people of color in the TTRPG and gaming space. We're doing articles, we're doing interviews, we're doing art, we're doing games and APs. You can find 3 out of 5 players in this game there sometimes. And when I'm not here, you can find me at More the Merrier on the Twitter.
Wonderful.
And also, these are the girls.
and-
Hello.
Yes. I love them. And then I'm Taylor. I've been your storyteller for the day. Underscore potato underscore most places on the internet. The little promotion said, and you can find me over on Apocalyptic Unlimited, as well as Friday over on 2000 Tales, where I'm running Cyberpunk over there. And then soon to be back Tuesdays for Big Gay Dice Game after a little bit of a break. And also over on High Shelf, not the High Shelf Collector. That's us. We're here. We're always here. Lost Caravan on the 24th for some Tales from the Loop. And I'm very excited because I love that game. But here on High Shelf Collective, see, I made it finally. Come back tomorrow for Red Markets, and then on Friday we will have After These Messages, and then on Sunday we will have Hyrule Historia. Then keep an eye out. Rich Redness is every other Tuesday. It just happened yesterday, so we'll be a little bit, and then we'll be back right here on Wednesday for all of this fun stuff. We are rating. Hold on, I gotta look at what the name was. Evandale. So everybody go show them some love. I think they're also playing some Cyberpunk or doing some Cyberpunky goodness. So everybody show the Cyberpunk love. Thank you all for hanging out and watching. And I'm so excited to see these wacky characters do more interaction. I just want to stop talking and let them go for the next 8 episodes or however long
This
they
is
have.
real fun. I love this game. It's so much fun.
It's so good.
It's so good. So thank you, Taylor. You're the best.
Oh my god, that dog is breaking my heart.
I know.
She's the best with your potato.
We out. I'm still gonna wave.
I'm